first question, I'm just going to open it up. That last match, could you walk me through the picks that you guys went through in that last match? I was really curious as to how you guys went about it.
Well, I think we kind of fucked up. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I think so. I think that's pretty much me. Yeah. So we had a great plan.
They baited the Osiris pick and got an outcrying off of it, basically. So, yeah, that's the story.
We've had very limited experience playing against Aquan, and in theory the idea of Nemesis versus Aquan is that the shield would absorb and heal a lot of the Aquan's big burst. Since he can't break the shield in his own, he's got no CC, so I think that was the general idea of the pick.
Yeah, and to blow up the Sylvanas.
Yeah, we can catch the Sylvanas on rotations.
Well, on top of blowing up Sylvanas, then why Spirit Growth or Chinsense?
Basically because of CC. Also it applies on select tribbles, so just helps.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, well, let's back up a couple matches. You guys are down 2 matches to no matches going into the third match. You guys came back in the best way possible. Two matches back to back. Where were you guys at going into that third match? How are you guys able to pull yourselves together going into it?
I think major props, as we said last time, to the coaching staff. They are fantastic for bringing you back off a loss and keeping spirits up and making sure everyone's heads in the game. And you know, it was important to do ourselves justice, which I hope everyone enjoyed the games and because we did.
It's just important to think that going into a game, you can't think about the games you've lost going into the third game. You got to take every game as a new beginning.
Yeah, you try to reset your mindset. Don't look at what you did in the previous games and what you did wrong, what you did right. Just switch it off, go into the next game, make sure you do that well.
We talked about what kind of went wrong at the beginning of Game 5, but talk to us something about what went right in Game 3 and 4 that to turn the series around.
I think they were relying a lot on Thor to get poke in mid, and then they were getting a lot of map pressure off that. So in games 3 and 4, we decided to work as best as we could to just keep map pressure so that they couldn't go for our jungle and that we could go for theirs. Usually the way we play, I guess now that the World Championship is over, Amir is a really decent support for that since he's so strong and so damaging early. But they kept punning it. I really thought they'd let it through in Game 5 and we'd have it, but they didn't. They banned Ares and Amir. Both supports and I think are crap, so I mean that's a question to ask Cod Prime, I think.
So between games 2 and 3, what was it exactly that helped you to regroup, to flip the switch, if you will, to come out so strong in the third game?
Like I said, we felt that we were losing the map control and the pressure, and on top of that, the coach there, and we're going to reverse. They're fantastic for morale, and they kind of just, you know, we didn't let ourselves get down. I think if you look at some of the other series in the tournament after a loss, a lot of teams crumbled and they just started getting to them, and these guys make sure that we don't. So I think that and just thinking through the past mistakes helped us come back.
We learned a lot about mistakes the first 2 games and we applied that to the third.
How long do you think it'll take before you stop feeling like you just lost a game and start feeling like you're the second best SMITE team in the world?
A drink or 2. It's just hard. I mean, we can be proud of ourselves. I'm really proud of what the team did, but it feels like a blow to the kidney or whatever you want to call it, to the heart mainly to the heart. That's it.
Usually going back to the hotel, checking Twitter, that's usually a pretty good indication.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of hashtag ban folk.
Take one final question for the guys. I'm curious about the Game 1 dance party. So, how did you coordinate that with them before the match? Because I mean, it's a $1 million match. Like, how did the nerves not get to you and you attack and then things sort of
The World Championship was the first time we've met Cog Prime. We spoke to them over the internet, obviously, but we've really clicked together and we've been hanging out outside of games and stuff like that. So we feel both teams are really close. We're really, I mean, for any team to win, I'm so glad and proud that it's Cog Prime because they deserve it. They're all really great guys. So we said for the fans and stuff and for the show that for the first game we'd do that. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. No, I would say that coming from the amateur scene only helped us really because teams tend to undervalue, you know, coming from the Challenger Cup. They're like, oh, they can't be that good.
I think arguably we might be the most professional out of the professional teams.
But no, I think that coming, you know, people can undervalue you and no one's looking at you, you know. People are looking at Cog Prime and SK Gaming and the big people who've been there for a long time and they're looking for them to define the meta, so it kind of helps that we can exploit stuff and not cheating. Exploit picks and bans that people don't really look at. So, like Vulcan, for example, Pretty Prime got Vulcan nerfed, and no one saw it coming.
Single-handedly.
Yeah, we won the regional in Germany off that pick. So, yeah.